Belgium is a nation sandwiched between Germany and France. Although Belgium is a small nation, the country plays a big role in European life, with EU's headquarters located in the country's capital, Brussels. The most obvious reason to visit Belgium is for the incredible architecture and scenic small towns on lakes. Due to its size and slow-paced lifestyle, Belgium is a perfect place to stop, relax and explore the quaint medieval towns and historical sites. Belgium is a year-round destination thanks to its moderate temperatures. The peak season is from July to August, when tourism traffic is at its highest, especially in coastal areas. Low season is during the winter months, from November to March. It can be very cold during these months, but there are always carnivals and special events going on, especially around Christmas and Lent. Spring starts on April to June and autumn from September to October. During these months are the best times to visit. In the spring, the entire countryside blossoms. Temperatures are nice, and there are fewer crowds. The same goes for the autumn months. Ever considered taking a long holiday in Belgium and not have to worry about funding it? Maybe you want to take a gap year? Then look no further than a working holiday visa. A working holiday, sometimes called a gap year, is an extended trip abroad that allows you to stay for longer than a typical tourist visa and gives you the right to earn money through employment. The Belgium Working Holiday Visa allows you to experience all the best of Belgium, enjoy the Gothic and Baroque architecture, sample the catch of the day from numerous restaurants along the seafront, and visit historical sites whilst being able to work and fund your stay. From Brussels' Grand Place, wonderful comic strip centre, and historical exhibition in Atomium to boat rides, picturesque bridges and UNESCO World Heritage Sites in Bruges. There is no shortage of attractions, sports, arts and festivals to discover. With jobs like office admin, waiters and waitresses, outdoor event crews, instructor, bartending and housekeeping and more, the types of jobs available to you are endless. So what are you waiting for? In this video, we explore the Belgium's Working Holiday Visa and outline how you can get on it. But first, we want to thank you for joining us. Find us on all the other social media channels, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click that bell to get notified when we release a new video. We also appreciate your likes and comments below, as it helps to support our channel. This video is brought to you by IAM. We believe that travel improves and inspires you and the people around you. We help you travel by providing services which overcome barriers and frameworks that simplify and enrich your experience. We just happen to be immigration lawyers. So reach out to your IAM visa coordinator when you're ready for your adventure, or already on one and would like some assistance. If the abundance of world-famous beer, waffles, and chocolate isn't enough reason to visit Belgium, how about the picturesque towns and incredible architecture of the quiet medieval villages? Belgium has entered an agreement with several countries to allow young adults to experience and understand the local culture of the participating countries. A working holiday visa provides a chance for young adults, ages between 18 and 30 years old, to see the world and craft their own identity while getting a global experience. With this permit, you will be able to work to sustain long-term travel across Belgium. Overseas work experience also sets you apart from other candidates when you're interviewing for jobs, when you want to embark on your professional career. It can also be a good start if you ever want to apply for permanent residency, as you get a handle on how life is in Belgium. Dreaming of taking a long trip abroad? Here are just some of the reasons why you should choose Belgium. Belgium is centrally located in Europe, so traveling to other countries is easy. Many airline companies from other countries and continents regard Belgium as the first stop in Europe due to its central location. This also means direct flights for you to the many destinations both in Europe and overseas. Brussels is one of the most globalized cities in the world and is known as the capital of the European Union. Brussels is home to many national and multinational companies, which means many job opportunities for foreign nationals. Belgium is a multilingual country, so you can practice and learn English, French, German and Dutch, all in the same country. A working holiday visa gives you the opportunity to try different kinds of work and boost your CV. Get a local experience beyond the tourist encounters. You will get to know the local culture, cuisine, and art scene, and have the chance to make international as well as local friends. Belgium has made working holiday visa agreements with the following 5 participating countries: Australia, Canada, New Zealand, South Korea, Taiwan. The main purpose of the visit should be for a holiday, and employment should be incidental rather than the primary reason. In order to qualify for the Belgian working holiday visa, you must be a citizen of one of the participating countries, plus the additional conditions of each country. Belgium is part of the European Union, so once you have the working holiday visa, you will be able to enjoy the freedom of movement among EU member states for not more than 90 days. If you are a Belgian national and are considering a working holiday experience in one of the countries above, check our working holiday blog post for Australia, Canada, and New Zealand, or contact the embassy of the country in question for more information. Belgium's agreement may differ from one participating country to another, so check the rules and regulations of each country to know more about the visa. Australia. Belgium and Australia signed an agreement on a working holiday scheme in November 2002. The objective of the program is to allow Australians to visit Belgium for a maximum of 12 months. Under the working holiday program, you may engage in a study or training program in Belgium. The total duration of such programs, however, may not exceed 3 months. You do not need a work permit to exercise an activity as a salaried worker in Belgium. Access to some professions, however, may be dependent upon recognition of specific qualifications and any rules of registration for practice in that profession. With this visa, there is no maximum period of employment specified. Although some employers or temp agencies will only allow you to work for them for 3 months, and others may employ you for up to 6 months. For Australians to qualify for a working holiday visa in Belgium, the following conditions have to be met. Be aged between 18 and 30 years old. Holds a valid Australian passport. Possess a valid return ticket, or sufficient funds to purchase such a ticket. Have sufficient means, for a minimum of €2,500. Be a first-time applicant under this scheme. Submit a medical certificate, issued by a medical doctor appointed by the Belgian embassy. Produce a document vouching for their good character. It is recommended that you have comprehensive medical and hospitalization insurance for the duration of your stay. Within 8 days after your arrival in Belgium, you need to register your address at the nearest commune, and you will be provided a residence card. Canadian citizens living in Canada, aged between 18 and 30 years old, can participate in the program if they meet the eligibility criteria. You are expected to be in good health, extensive insurance for the duration of your stay, and have sufficient financial means to travel. You must also meet all requirements of good conduct in relation to public order and security. As soon as your application has been approved, you will be allowed to stay for 12 months in Belgium with a multiple entry visa. You cannot extend the duration of your stay, nor change your status. You are only allowed to participate in the program once. Once you have the visa, you should arrive in Belgium within 3 months from the date your visa was issued. And, within 8 days after your arrival, you need to register your address at the nearest commune, and you will be provided a residence card, which will allow you to travel in the Schengen area. The program offers an exemption from the obligation to obtain a work permit before engaging in paid work in Belgium. Under the program, you may take lessons or follow study programs for a maximum of 3 months. New Zealand. Young nationals of New Zealand, who wish to take advantage of the provisions of this agreement, should be between the ages of 18 and 30 years old. You must also meet the following additional criteria. Holds a valid New Zealand passport. Possess a valid return ticket, or sufficient funds to purchase such a ticket. Have sufficient means, minimum of €2,500. Be a first-time applicant under this scheme. Submit a medical certificate issued by a medical doctor appointed by the Belgian embassy or consulate. Produce a document vouching for their good character. Have comprehensive medical and hospitalization insurance for the duration of your stay. Under the program, you may engage in study or training programs in Belgium. The total duration of such programs, however, may not exceed 3 months. You do not need a work permit to exercise an activity as a salaried worker in Belgium. Access to some professions, however, may be dependent upon recognition of specific qualifications and any rules of registration for practice in that profession. South Korea. With a working holiday visa, young South Koreans, ages between 18 and 30 years old, may have an extended holiday of 12 months in Belgium and engage in short-term employment without the need to obtain a working permit. During the stay in Belgium, it is possible to work or to study for a maximum of 6 months. Within 8 days of your arrival, you must register your residence at the local municipal administration nearest you. To register your residence, some municipalities require a legalized birth certificate and a legalized certificate of unmarried status, therefore we advise you to take these documents with you to Belgium. Remember that you cannot change the working holiday visa to another visa type while being in Belgium, and the visa cannot be renewed. Taiwan. Since 2013, the Working Holiday Program enables up to 200 young Taiwanese annually to have an extended holiday of 12 months in Belgium and supplement their funds with short-term employment. To qualify for the program, you should meet the following conditions. Be between the age of 18 and 30 years old. Have not participated in the Working Holiday Program for Belgium before. Have sufficient knowledge of one of Belgium's national languages, French, Dutch, German, or English. Be domiciled in Taiwan. Travel without dependents. Have sufficient financial resources at the time of departure, for a minimum of €2,500. Upon arrival in Belgium, you must register with the municipal authority where you will take up residence within 8 days of your arrival. The residence permit granted will allow you to reside in Belgium for a period of 12 months. In case of a change of residence, you must inform the municipal authority of departure and arrival. To see the list of documents needed for the application, check our blog post. The link is in the description box. The usual processing time for working holiday visas is 1 month, but this varies according to the time of year. It also depends on whether complete documents were submitted during the application. A visa application can be submitted up to 6 months before departure, and must be submitted at least 15 or 30 calendar days before the intended visit depending on the embassy. To help support your escapade in Austria, we have gathered several sites that may offer something that may interest you. Check the links on our blog post. You can also join groups on social media to assist with your job search. Are you ready to start your journey to Belgium? Talk to us in the comments section below. If you have plans to travel, check out the deals we have found in the description box below. If you need assistance with a visa to Europe, the UK, or the US, including help with securing your travel arrangements, IAM can help. For visa advice, contact your IAM visa coordinator. If you'd like to get more info on travel, visas, immigration, and citizenship, head over to immigrationandmigration.com for more free content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more travel and visa updates.